Lululemon Athletica is a popular company that sells leggings and other athletic apparel. It was founded in 1998. By the early 2000s, the brand's popularity was skyrocketing. But in March of 2011, the company made headlines for a completely different reason. And that reason will shock you. Jana Murray, an employee at a Lululemon store in Maryland, had been killed by her coworker, Brittany Norwood. Norwood planned and carried out the gruesome attack after Murray caught her stealing a pair of leggings. She then created an elaborate and detailed lie for the police, claiming that two masked men had entered the store, raped both women, before killing Murray while leaving Norwood tied up. The police were suspicious of Norwood's story from the start, and the evidence from the bloody scene pointed to an inside job. Jana Murray was a 30-year-old college student who accepted a job at Lululemon to help out while she pursued her master's degree. She met 29-year-old Brittany Norwood while working at the store. Fellow employees said that there was never any issues between the two women. On March 11, 2011, Murray and Norwood were both working the closing shift. At the end of the shift, the two women checked each other's bags as per store policy. Murray found a pair of stolen leggings in Norwood's bag. They both left the store at 9:45 p.m. 6 minutes later, Murray called the store manager to inform her of the leggings. Soon after, Norwood called Murray and told her she accidentally left her wallet in the store and needed to go back to get it. At 10:05 p.m., the pair re-entered the store. Moments later, employees at a neighboring Apple store heard a loud commotion. One of the employees heard a woman's voice, shouting, saying, "Don't do this! Talk to me! What's going on?" Followed by 10 minutes of shouting and grunting. The same voice later said, "God help me! Please help me!" The Apple employees didn't call authorities because they thought it was just typical drama. The next morning, the store manager walked into Lululemon and discovered a gruesome crime scene. She called 911 to report what she saw. The police arrived on the scene to discover Jana Murray lying face down in a pool of her own blood and Brittany Norwood bound with zip ties in the store's bathroom. After authorities freed the seemingly shaken Norwood, investigators listened to her strange tale of what happened the night before. According to her, when she and Murray re-entered the store to get her wallet, two masked men ran into the store behind them. The two men raped both women before killing Murray and then tying Norwood up while calling her racial slurs. She also stated that they let her live because she was more fun to have sex with. Police initially treated Norwood as a victim and began a manhunt for the perpetrators. However, investigators quickly became suspicious. Each time they spoke with her, they noticed inconsistencies in her story. On March 18, 2011, Norwood was arrested for Murray's murder, and police unraveled the truth. Jana Murray had 331 injuries on her body that came from 5 different weapons. Her injuries were so gruesome that she was unable to have an open casket at her funeral. After using items from the store's toolkit to murder Jana, including a hammer, knife, rope, box cutter, and peg, Brittany Norwood left the store and moved Murray's car to a parking lot 3 blocks away. She sat in the car for 90 minutes trying to concoct a plan to cover the crime. She then went back to Lululemon and took money from the registers to stage a robbery. She sliced her own forehead and cut a gash in Murray's pants to make it seem she had been assaulted. Norwood then grabbed a pair of size 14 men's shoes, put them on, and walked around through the blood to make it seem as though the attackers were inside. Finally, she tied her own hands and feet together with zip ties and sat in the bathroom to wait for morning. It was discovered that Norwood had a strong history of stealing and lying. Her managers at Lululemon suspected that she was stealing, but they couldn't prove it. Sadly, when Murray finally caught her in the act, she paid for it with her life. In January of 2012, Brittany Norwood was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. She is currently incarcerated at the Maryland Correctional Institution for Women. Thank you for watching The Felon Files. Please hit that like button and don't forget to follow so you can be a part of the True Crime Clan and see other videos like this.